Hello friends, I am Vishal Singh and today our topic of discussion would be traits. Now before traits, I would like to discuss regarding the multiple inheritance. Multiple inheritance in PHP is not supported, obvious reason, because the method in the multiple inheritance has a name conflict. For example, if there is a parent class and there are two parent classes are there, suppose base 1 and base 2, and one child class, child 1 inherits base 1 and base 2, and both base 1 and base 2 contain methods of the same name. Then if we try to access from the child class the same method name which both the parent 1 and parent 2 class has, there will be conflict of name of method. So PHP doesn't support multiple inheritance. So there is a thing called traits. Traits are somewhat like classes, but they are not instantiated. They cannot be instantiated. They are somewhat like classes only. So why we are defining traits here and multiple inheritance? Because traits uses the multiple inheritance, solve the problem of same method name using the keyword instead of. So first of all, I will define a trait, and I will use a trait in a class. Then I instantiate that trait, and then I will put a conflict of name in the trait and show you how the trait, uh, you know, solve the conflict and supports the multiple inheritance. So one can say that PHP can support multiple inheritance, but not directly, indirectly. So let's start doing this. I have already prepared some functions. I have taken example of sitcom named Big Bang Theory. Okay, there is a trait named Sheldon. There is some character which the name of the character is Sheldon. Like a class, we have written property named scientist. He is a nerd, so we have given it the other values also, and the relationship status of the Sheldon is he has a girlfriend named Annie. So the thing to be noted here is the structure is the whole structure is like class, but the only difference here is that this trait cannot be instantiated. It would be further used in a class. So I will try to use this in a class. Okay. So I just put a class here, class in Big Bang Theory. So just remove this thing because you won't be able to understand this right now. Okay. So I have defined this trait. I have already said. Now class Big Bang Theory use Sheldon. So the thing to be noted down here is there is a name called trait, and if we want to use the trait, we use a keyword name use Sheldon. So this trait will be used here. So if I try to access both the functions creating the object of a Big Bang Theory, what happens is object underscore Big Bang Theory relationship status and node. Both would be here. Let's see the output. Output is Sheldon GFS ME and theoretical physics nerd. Okay, we've got the output, desired output. Now if I try to if I define another trait named Leonard, which have almost the same properties. Okay, there is another trait named Leonard, and he's also scientific relationship status is different. That his girlfriend name is other than this. So what happens is there is method in conflict. So first of all, I will try to generate an error. So let's see what happens now. So it is picking up first one for sure. So let's use the word keyword instead of. Okay, let's check it out instead of keyword, and will be able to use the method. The second method here, see the earlier output was Sheldon GF name is ME. Now what happens is I have defined a keyword name instead of, so it defines use Sheldon and Leonard. Both are methods. Okay. Because I didn't included the uh, what happened earlier was I didn't include the Leonard name trait here, so there was no conflict. So it was taking the Sheldon only. Now I have defined the Leonard also. So let's check it out the conflict here. Yes, trait has a relation method hasn't been applied. There are collisions between the method names. Okay, what happens is we will try to define the method, which method is to be used. So what we do is like this. We use instead of keyword right here Leonard relationship status means Leonard relationship status instead of Sheldon. So what it would define is Leonard relationship status but not Sheldon relationship status here. So when I will be uh, instantiating this method, then the method will be this, not the Sheldon one. Let's check out the example. Now the conflict has been resolved. There is no semicolon required here. There is unexpected something is there also. Semicolon is required. Okay. So Leonard GF name is Penny and theoretical physics nerd. What happens is nerd, there is only one nerd, so it has taken theoretical physics nerd and Leonard relationship status instead of Sheldon. That's why Leonard GF name is Penny. Okay. Now if I try to change the Leonard to the Sheldon, what happens is I just write here and Leonard goes there and just see. Now again, other than this will be equal. Okay, Sheldon GF name is ME. So this has been changed. So at the end I'll again wrap up the whole story. Traits are used to support multiple inheritance in PHP indirectly. So multiple inheritance problem is solved by the traits. Thank you.